back live once again tonight. And as I said earlier, I was going to come back to do an unboxing of the new hoodie that I just got done for the Rod J BeerVentures. Get your beer on line and getting everything all set up here on the computer, making sure we're all good to go. And I'm going to actually test a beer out that I had in the cellar. So this is 2014 edition, limited edition Hommelbier from Brouwerij Van Eck, which I've had before. I just had this one down in the cellar to see how it would age over time, and forgot about it for some part of it. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this baby open. I already took the little tinfoil part off, so just gotta pop the cork. Not hit myself in the eye with it. There we go. Cork is popped. Got a little bit of smoke there out of the bottle. For you guys that like smoke, give them the smoke, son. Get a little pour out there. And then this one, brewed with freshly picked Popperange hop cones, high fermented Belgian ale with free fermentation in the bottle. So this one doesn't really show really too much sediment in there, but it does ferment in the bottle a little bit. On the back side, there's a lot of details. I'm not going to read all of that information. And this is the front side. So if you happen to see it, then this is the beer I'm actually having, and it is one of the old Belgian ales. Let's set that over there. I think a 25.4 ounce bottle, I believe. Yeah, 25.4 ounce. 1 pint, 9.4 ounces. Beer itself. It's the look on it. Got some carbonation in play. I don't know if that's coming through in the camera as much on the bubble action. But I do pick it up there. A little bit of a chill haze. And it still has a good aroma to it. Still has some nice freshness with it. Still pick up the hop floral feel of the beer. A little bit of a pininess in there as well. Away from the camera, I can really pick up a lot more of the bubble action down towards the bottom there. I think you're seeing some of the bubble possibly coming through. But yeah. You definitely pick up some of that Belgian quality of it, a little bit of a sweetness in there, kind of a little bit of a coriander type feel. Okay, but let's get to the unboxing. So here's the box I actually have here that was sent. I don't know if you guys caught the game earlier, but LSU did finish out with Alabama. It was a heck of a game. Might be one of the better games of the year right now. As far as just from start to finish, and Alabama trying to work their way back and got back into the game. All right, so we got a lot of the bubble stuff in here. Oh, here is the hoodie. So right here in the package, as the weather's starting to break, I thought, what about getting a hoodie? And I figured, instead of paying for someone else's, why not make my own, right? Nice details here. Do not iron. Tell you that right up there. Well, you can't see it as well, but do not iron. Although, I don't think I've ever ironed a hoodie. I don't know how many people that actually do. Not too bad. Cheers, Drewski and Trish. So here's the here's the hood of the hoodie, right? And then here is the front of the hoodie. See, I'm trying to go the right way because I can't see what I'm actually looking at right now. Slide back here, maybe. We got that there. And all I did was a little bit of embroidering on the itself, so you have that right there on the part of it. There's always time. Get your beer on. RJBV has a glass of beer. So this was just something I actually decided to get done, and like I said, I figured instead of spinning out for someone else's hoodie, why not just create my own? It's got the double pockets there in the front as well. It's kind of hard navigating when you can't really see the camera, and we'll see how warm it is when I wear it and stuff. So looking forward to checking this out. Ooh, forgot to turn it inside out for the dryer. Ooh. Yeah, that's the one they gave me on this one, Trish. They give you a thing in here, not about the dryer, but it said don't use iron because of the heat transfer. Thanks, Todd. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, so I wonder how warm it'll be. So got a little bit of a thinness to it, but kind of like the look of it. I went with the all black one. There's different colors I may add, so I'm gonna probably put this onto the beer store as well. But yeah, that's the new hoodie that I just got today, and that was the unboxing part there. And then Trish, you should be getting your shirt pretty soon, actually. I sent you the tracking information. I think it's on the way, probably early next week or so. I know there's no mail moving on Monday because of Veterans Day, but they got it done pretty quickly. Let's set that to the side, and then get back into the Hommelbier here that I'm drinking right now. And then, what is up, Drewski? Cheers, brother. And you like the thinner ones too, Todd? All right, yeah, this one's got a little bit of a thinner feel, but I think it should be pretty warm. I forgot what I got it made. What was it? All cotton, I guess. Let me see. And they actually got this to me just, I think I ordered this like a couple days before Halloween, so really just over a week's time. 100% cotton. Machine wash cold with light colors and tumble dry low. So gives you all the directions on how to take care of it there. So I'll have to put that up on the website. All right, cheers, Drewski. See you in a bit. I get more people that call me Rob on here. So funny. Yeah, it's looking forward to your tea. Since Thursday, we'll wear it in the beer review. Nice. Appreciate it, and looking forward to seeing you wear it, see how you like it. Seems like everybody that's got one has liked it thus far, so that's what I was saying. If you wanted the women's tee, I was thinking about adding that to the line, but you said you definitely prefer the men's because it's more comfy, so. And see, who else is all here? And if you guys haven't checked out Keep Sippin', you can check out Trish on her channel as well. She does the beer and the wine as well. I think she does wine Wednesdays, I believe. So definitely check that out too. Oh, okay, got you, Rob. I didn't know, because I get people that put Rod instead of Rod, they hit Rob as well. So just want to make sure. That's the problem with social media. When you're not directly talking to someone, it easily gets stuff confused there. I will say, though, for a beer that's been in the cellar for a bit, a 2014 edition, again, this is a Belgian ale, but it holds its quality very nicely. It's just about as good as I had when I had it the first time a few years back. I've got to go to Belgium at some point to see all these different breweries firsthand. But I don't know if I'll come back if I go to Belgium. There's just so many good stuff over there. Let me see. Yeah, the men's are comfy. I usually just running around and love throwing on tees. Yeah, me too. It's definitely a little more relaxed and everything. Cool thing about me getting to work from home, I can just wear a t-shirt and shorts every day, which makes it real nice. So yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you're still here. You're talking to Bumberg. Well, he understands what I'm saying, so yeah. Totally revamped Rod J. been cranking out reviews. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I haven't seen you do the wine thing in a bit, but I know you've done the beer thing. I know you had your wine Wednesday. So you've been doing some stuff there, and then of course Brandon comes on Craft Beer Pours and uploads on that channel as well. So you can check out Brandon, and Trish was on Craft Beer Pours too, but that's the other channel they actually run. And they've been premiering some stuff, and they'll be back live there, I believe, in January on that one. Thanks, Drewski. Yeah, it seemed like nice when I looked at it. I always like to order for my first to see what kind of quality and stuff's in before I end up deciding to put it out there on the site or anything. So with the weather changing, I figured, why not a hoodie? So anybody else drinking any beer out there or anything else tonight? Actually, the ABV on this one is only 7. I know it's 7.9. So 7.9 ABV. And like I said, there's some beers, if you know how to sell them, can really hold good quality. A rule of thumb is usually like you sell like maybe 8% or up. This one's just right under that, but done in the right way to sell her, it still holds very nicely on it. Is it different than when it came out initially? Yeah, but it's kind of got a nice feel to it. It's nice and relaxed. And like I said, I'm still picking up a lot of the quality, some of the pine feel of it, some of the florals, got an earthy feel to it. That's the fun about drinking beer. You can experiment with stuff and have it all different ways. It's kind of like when IPAs originally were done. You didn't drink them as fresh as we drink them nowadays because they were meant to go overseas. And by the time they got to the people they were going to over in India, they were actually more malted out by then. So, find what works for you. PBR cans for me at the moment. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Another beer that has stood the test of time and went from kind of people looking down on it to becoming like a hipster type beer. So as long as people you're enjoying the beer you have in front of you, that's all that really matters. It's all about enjoying that, and then not trying to keep up with everybody else. You got some people that love the craft beers and they're more into it, of course. You got some people that love the macro beers. If it's beer and you like it, then roll with it, is what I say. I'll keep sipping, drinking a Lord Hobo Life Session IPA. Haven't had that one. Now, we do get Lord Hobo down here now. I think the last Lord Hobo I had wasn't a boom sauce. It was another one they actually had. But I did like the boom sauce when I did have that. That's probably the favorite one I've had thus far. Drewski, Jim Beam, and Coors Guinness Extra Stout for me. Jim Beam and Coors Guinness. Are you drinking Jim Beam, Coors, and Guinness? You got 3 things going on there? I know you got Jim Beam, or maybe you're flipping between Coors and between Guinness and kind of mixing it up then. Exactly. It's a total hipster beer now, right down to the artwork on the cans, right? Back growing up as a kid, seen it in the 70s and in the 80s, it was kind of like the workman beer, right? It was like the factory worker put in a hard day, put in the hours, came back, grabbed a PBR. Now it's like the hipster that are drinking it as well. $15 for a 12-pack, pretty good price point, yeah. But what's the hams? The hams is like, what, 30 for like some crazy number as well? I see a lot of people that throw hams in from time to time. Simple Homebrew, welcome. Cheers. Stone and Wood Pacific IPA, beautiful drink. Nice. I haven't had a Stone beer in a while. I got the Woo Stout downstairs. I just haven't drank it yet. I can't remember the last one I've actually had from Stone. I'm trying to think offhand. I can't even think of which one it was. I do like their Cocaveza, and I used to really like the Mocha IPA. They got rid of that off the line. I wish they would bring that back. Drewski, that's how I roll. Yeah, see, if you got 3 different things going, nothing wrong with that. I might break out some of the whiskey over my shoulder back there at some point tonight too. Um, in celebration of the LSU over Alabama game today. Just saw a stout by Stone, didn't pick it up though. That might have been a Woo Stout. They just redesigned the labels, I know, this year, and this is the time they're bringing it out. So that's the one that it might have been. Simple homebrew. Let me see. I'm trying to think if I got your channel down. Let me take a look here. I'm trying to make sure I stay up on everybody. Yes, but you know what? I didn't have your alarm hit, so I'm going to hit the alarm. And you guys make sure you check out Simple Homebrew, who does some of the home brewing stuff here. Actually looking at his stuff right now over in his channel. And some pretty good videos. Nice little setup there with the brews and everything too for the process. And definitely going to have to get caught up on the videos. And I apologize for anybody I'm falling behind on. It's just tough between work and then, as you guys know that run channels, coming back and doing the stuff you need to do for your channel. It's just time consuming, right? So, but I try to catch up with people. I caught people today. Today I made actually beer chili again because my wife was asking me to make it. So made a batch of beer chili this afternoon and caught up on some videos while I was doing that. I actually just finished eating it a little bit ago and I ate too much, way too much. Like, I just like, why do you have to eat so much? But it was like, it was so good. I mean, the worst thing was I was hungry. I had to put it in a crock pot for 4 hours and have it smelling all through the house and couldn't eat it until it was actually done where I wanted it. That's the part that sucks. I can see why people cook stuff in a crock pot all day and then leave the house and go to work and come back. Nobody wants to smell food all day they can't eat. Oh, nice, Drewski. You cooking some ribs and some brats. You got the grill working. Nice. Trish keep sipping just picked up Simple Homebrew. Nice. And make sure you check out Keep Sipping as well. I got to make sure I've got your alarm bell on too, because I don't get all the updates at times when people are uploading stuff. So let me make sure I got that alarm bell clicked. So I go back over. All right. Come on, computer. Computer's like going too slow. All right, so I just clicked your alarm bell, Trish, just to make sure I had that there. I'm noticing if I don't make sure these buttons are clicked, even though I'll see stuff pop up on subscriptions sometimes, it's not as consistent. So just want to make sure I have everybody covered. All right, got that there. Anybody else drinking anything tasty tonight? Get this here. Just checking this other channel real quick. All right, good to go there. Making sure everything under control. So, anybody college football fan? Anybody get surprised today? I was surprised a little bit that Minnesota knocked off Penn State, which I'm not upset that Penn State lost. I was just surprised Minnesota did pull it out. Got one of the guys over on the football show we do Tuesday night for the Eclectic Beer channel. They did call Minnesota as their upset, so they got that right this weekend. I actually had LSU as my upset, so that came in okay. Oh man, I'm gonna finish this off real quick. Anybody buy any Christmas beers yet? Are you guys picking those up right now? Since those are now available. We're actually selling the Sierra Nevada Celebration out here right now. It's like $7.79 a 6-pack, which is a great deal on that beer. If you never had the Sierra Nevada Celebration IPA, I would definitely say pick that up. It's pretty solid. It's fun to have each year. At some point, I'll crack open my Mad Elf beer that I have from Trogs, which is another good Christmas beer. But we had Great Lakes Christmas Ale out earlier today and some other stuff that I saw, but kind of just stayed focused on the ones I got that you may have saw earlier on the video I did with the unboxing of those beers. Really get a nice floral presence in this beer here too. Look at that head. Just a nice fluffy head on it. Belgians know how to make some damn good beer. I'm never disappointed with Belgian beer, it seems. Even in a pinch, if I have to drink a Stella, I'm still okay with that. Anybody got any big plans for Sunday, for tomorrow? Anybody got anything going on? I think tomorrow I would like to try to finish binging Peaky Blinders is a show I like watching on Netflix. Hopefully I can finish the season on that one. Probably have a couple beers. So right now I'm watching the App State game against South Carolina. Not really a great game on tonight. I flipped over to Clemson. They were blowing out the other team they were playing, which was NC State. It's almost like after the Alabama LSU game, everything else pales in comparison now. I think Georgia's on against Missouri, but I think they were winning pretty easily. So. I need to download some more tracks off this MU channel to mix it up some more. But it is a nice relaxing flow you get. Take a look here. It's funny, everybody's so quiet tonight. I'm like, is this thing on? Is this thing on? You must have a little bit of a candy sweetness in this one too in the back end, which is nice. Which also will pick up for some of the beers. Head is still hanging in, and you got some lacing. I can't remember what I paid for this beer, but it was one of the deal ones I got a while back, but it's was definitely worth it. What's up, beer hounds? Cheers from OC, California. Enjoying the Lost Coast Fall Cutter DIPA. Cheers, bruh. Yeah, cheers, brother. I haven't had a Lost Coast beer in a while. You know what's popular here though from Lost Coast that people tend to love is that tangerine. It's that tangerine wheat. I think it is from Lost Coast. People really tend to enjoy that one here. Send a link. It's actually not a party link. I'm actually just using my OBS Drewski. So I'm not like on StreamYard or anything like that. I was earlier thinking of doing like a something like a beer version of Name That Tune and doing some stuff and see if people can guess that and maybe do a giveaway or something, but I never put together any playlists to get that set up. And if you guys haven't checked out Beer Hound's beer reviews, make sure you check him out as well. He's out in the California area. Good channel, doing different beer things. Give him a shout out there as well. Hit those buttons next to his name, and you can go right to the channel, those little 3 dots. And see the different beers that he's actually doing as well. Check out Alex Skolnick Trio Conundrum. Oh, okay. Let me see what that is. Okay, alright, let's see here. So it looks like he has like an album, I guess, there, and the Alex Skolnick Trio, Jazz. Looks like it's out there on YouTube. And his album out too. Wow. I'll check out the channel and stuff too. Oh, you're welcome, brother. It's all about sharing. It's about connecting everyone together, and always happy to do that. And anytime we can get more people telling the story of beer and sharing some different things, it's a fun thing to do. Get a little bit of a maltiness now in it as well. You know, the more I have this, the more I realize how good of a beer it actually was. It's just hard to beat a good quality brew. And this is actually one I've had before. It's usually like a 4.25 that I would put as my personal rating on that one. It's probably more of a 4 or 5 now. It's just so solid. But say not too much happening right now. So watching Georgia whip Missouri's butt here in the game. Another touchdown. I'm gonna probably go ahead and shut it down here and kick back for a bit. Again, if you missed it earlier, this was the new hoodie that was unveiled. Whoops, flip the hood. And I'm gonna throw up there on the store too to get your beer on hoodie. So just got this in today and did the unboxing. Looking forward to wearing that a little bit. I know, right? It's crazy. It's good quality beer. I don't know if you ever had this one or not, Beer Hound. It's actually out of Belgium, and this is a 2014 edition. And 7.9 ABV, held very well in the cellar. Very nice beer from, I think it's Brouwerij van Eck, or Eek. That's out of Belgium. They do a real good job. There's the backside of it too, which if I can hold it straight, but a lot of writing. I'm not going to read all that, but no, it's a Hommelbier, and it was a limited edition they had released then, so definitely worth checking out if you've seen it. I don't know if they came out with it anymore the other years, but yeah, they used freshly picked Pop Orange hop cones with that one. So, like I said, it still held up nicely. Yeah. Like I said earlier, like I never feel like I get a bad beer out of Belgium. Like all the beers I have that are Belgian have always been pretty solid. So anytime I get to try a different one, I'm always up for it and kind of seeing what they're doing there. But definitely a nice one to enjoy. But that's really all I got for tonight to really say there, I guess. I don't know if some of these guys are around. I know Drewski was talking about going live. Maybe some of the guys are doing a live stream or a live chat. May put something up in a little bit. So, but as far as what I'm doing, nice beer, nice hoodie, and I thank all you nice people for joining me here for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Look forward to catching up with you guys soon. I will be back doing beer reviews tomorrow again. Trying to think of which one I want to do tomorrow, because I might start doing the Baptist reviews, and if I do that one, it might be one of the Big Bad Baptist beers that I'll do. And a little bit of a series with the Epic Brewing if I do those. Got to think about it though. I might just do I got a vanilla coffee stout I want to do a review on, so I might do that tomorrow as well. Pyrat's a good beer too, definitely. And last Saturday, me and Dean had the ones from Drock, the Brewers limited edition ones that were really fantastic. So that was a good one that we did last week. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Appreciate all you guys for being here tonight and joining in for a little bit. I'll look forward to catch up with you guys soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers, and remember, there's always time. So go out there, get your beer on, and I look forward to catching you next time. Cheers, everybody.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better come.